Welcome, Contra Profits crew. John Jeffers here. Hey, I got a true story to tell you. You're going to love it. I'm going to love it. I love it. That's what I like about this whole got backup thing. I love it. June 30th, I ordered business cards, right? Through the website, through members only and all that stuff, right? And 3 weeks later, still haven't got it. I'm going, what in the hell's taking so long, right? So I get a hold of Don Lowry. I said, Donnie, you know anything about this? He says, I don't know. He says, hold on, let me call Tissa. Well, Tissa is one of the big heavy hitters in this. And next thing, within 10 minutes, Lowry says, yeah, he says, call this number, no problem. Guy's name is Stan, call him. So I call him, and the phone's ringing, and it's ringing, I'm thinking, oh, great. End up voicemail. Said, hey, Stan, John Jeffers here. Hey, man, I ordered these on June 30th. The payment cleared my bank, a few days after that. And I still haven't got the cards. What's going on? If you give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to hear from this guy. Just not going to, right? Well, I was wrong big time. Stan calls me like a half hour later. Stan says, hey, this is what happened. He says, your order didn't process right. He says, I've taken steps. He said, you're going to have he says, not only did I get your cars there, I doubled your order free of charge. We're going to overnight them to you right away. And for everybody that joins your team, you have them call me. I am going to knock off, I'm going to give them a 20% discount on their order. And I said, you know what, Stan? I can't complain about that. All I wanted to know is the status of the order, what happened to the cards and all that. And I said, you've done so much more than that than I even asked or anything else like that. And it shows you the quality of the people that are involved with Got Backup. Just is. Now, it has come to my attention that john-jeffers.com was not behaving properly. You would log on and it wouldn't go anywhere. It's like, what is going on here? So Lowry and I get into it. We start looking in, go into the skeletons, get a hold of Namecheap, go into the dashboard, especially Lowry. He loves this crap. So anyways, he does it, right? And we just read, it was a destination URL for some reason, somehow got malformed. Don't know what happens sometimes. It's not a big deal. No one's to blame. Sometimes it just happens. It's tech. Sometimes it happens, right? So it's all working right again. So if you go to john-jeffers.com, you can join the Contra Profits team. Now, last week, I told you I was trying to find that message that I had gotten. And I shared it with you on July 13th when I first got it, and I wanted to share it with you new people. By the way, new members to the Contra Profits team, Backup Payday, Wilfrey 2453, and Apoltra Classic 6. Welcome to Contra Profits. Glad you're here. Glad you're with us. Hey, so I'm going to read this. This is what I got, and I wanted to share it with you because it's kind of interesting. Now, bear in mind, Got Backup has only been around since April. And I'm reading this to you because there's a couple things before you. I know a lot of you out there are very skeptical, saying, oh, it's a pyramid scheme. Believe it or not, Thursday, was out with some friends, and I was this close getting to a screaming match with one of my friends saying, you don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I do. I got a marketing degree. I said, if you got a marketing degree and you ain't using it, so that's your problem. That's your business. I don't care. I said, but you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yes, I do. I said, okay, fine. I'll tell you what. You tell me what a pyramid scheme is. So he goes on and he's doing all this and all that. And I finally said, you know what? You have perfectly described a textbook multi-level marketing company. You still have not described to me what a pyramid scheme is. Well, all the people are in a pyramid and you got to be on top. And I said, that's not necessarily true. I said, you still haven't told me. I said, how about this? A pyramid scheme is when you are promised a product or a service in return for your money and you don't get it. That is a pyramid scheme, or as we like to see it in the law enforcement community, theft by deception. There you go. And you know what he says? He says, well, I'll give you that. I said, you got to give it to me. That's the law. You don't have a choice. You have to give it to me. It's the law. And I said, and this is not what this is about. He says, oh, yeah, it is. I said, you don't even know. You can't even tell me what it's about, yet you're making a vow. I said, you know what, dude? I said, I'm telling you right now. I'm going to ask you right now, one last time. Come be my customer. You don't have to do the business. I'll do the business. I'll make the money. All I'm asking you to do is $9.97. That's $10 a month, really. So $10 a month. Be my customer. Oh, and he hemmed and he hawed and he hemmed and he hawed. And finally, I just decided to myself, I don't have time to be playing around with somebody who cannot afford $10 a month. I can't. There's too much going on. There's a lot at stake here. And so when I saw those other three people I mentioned, by the way, welcome again to the Contra Profits team. I'm thinking to myself, why is it some people can see it and some people can't? So I was on a Skype call with Don Lowry Friday night. I said, and I told him about this, and he says, I don't know either. I said, I don't understand why some people see it and some people just will not do it. They would. I said, are they afraid of success? He goes, some of them are. Some are afraid of being what they would consider being taken advantage of, or being made to look foolish because they won't, I said, really? I said, all right. I mean, yeah. And he says, the bottom line is this: people have to know you. And I'm thinking, Don, people have been listening to Contra Radio Network since I started it 9 years ago. 9 years. And he goes, I know. I said, the only reason you and I know each other is because you stumbled across my podcast one day. And he started laughing. He said, yeah. I said, there you go. And he says, people have to like you. I said, well, some people like me, some don't. I get it. I'm not going to be everybody's favorite cup of tea. I know that. But still, people listen. And he says, well, how do you know? I said, because there's a lot of times I'll put a question out, and I'll put out my email, my phone number. Some people call, not a lot. Some people email, not a lot. Mostly, I'll see the comments they put on some of the stuff. I said, you go to like Apple, you go to Apple Podcast, and I'll see some comments there that shows me, yeah, they're listening. I said, but I said, some people like me, some people don't. I get it. I'm not going to be, like I said, I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. And the only time that somebody's ever going to join Contra Profits is, and this is what Don said, and he's absolutely right. And I'm going to tell you too. You got to know, like, and trust me. So most of you trust me because you're listening to this, and a lot of you trust me because I've been doing this for 9 years. And I'm not going to tell you what's what. That's for you to decide. You have to decide what's right for you. I'm putting it out there for you because I believe that Build Back Better has done and has been anything but. I saw a statistic yesterday, and I was blowing my mind. The cost of living and groceries, that kind of thing, has gone up 18% in the last year. 18%. Is there anybody out there getting an 18% pay raise? If you have, God love you. Good luck. God bless you. Oh, by all means. But if you're one of the many people who did not get an 18% pay raise to cover the cost of living that's been skyrocketing, you owe it to yourself to check out Got Backup. Easy way to make money. Well, I take that back. Is it easy? It sounds easy, but it really isn't. Because you're going to have to work for it. At least some of it. Some of it you're going to have to. I mean, that's true with anything. Or you can keep working your job, trading your time for money. That's basically what we all done. When you go to work every day, from whatever time to whatever time, you are trading your time for money. It doesn't matter what the job is. It's taking up your time, and you're willing to trade your time for money. And that's the way it is. However, with Got Backup, this is the beauty of it. Yes, you're going to trade some of your time for money. But this is the money that once you get it rolling and you get some customers signed up, it comes in every month, and so you only have to work kind of one time, so to speak. Now we know there's going to be some distance between here and there. And some people say, well, why does it take, they say, why does it take a month to get your money? And that was the question I asked. And it's a simple answer. And the answer is this. When you become a customer, when you become a member, and you decide you want to do the business, you want to avail yourself of the business, the opportunity available I'm putting out there for you right now, you have 30 days. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what the company does is they hold back any money coming to you through commissions for 30 days to make sure that they're not going to have to refund somebody's money. If somebody says, you know what, this isn't for me, I made a mistake, they get their money back. If you do it within 30 days. 30 days, you get your money back. On the other hand, there's a guy that Don. I wish this guy was in my downline, and I got to tell you, I wish he was. The whack job went crazy. He signed up like 15, 20 customers, like that. It's like, what? How is he doing this? One thing I want you to know is this. Got Backup is in like 65 countries. It's truly global. So, I'm sorry. Let me get back to it because I'm rambling. Here we go. This says Got Backup is exploding. Yeah, we're in 86 countries now. So I was going to read it to you. It says, John, wow, it feels like we just launched yesterday, but in reality, we fired up our engines just 4 months ago. The thrilling, productive, and utterly inspiring journey it's been thus far. Today, we have some jaw-dropping numbers to share with you. This came to me on July 13th, 10 days ago. To share with you, it's a testament to your collective hard work and our unbeatable value offering. Now, a lot of people say, well, I've got data back. Okay. Some of you say, well, I've got the external hard drive. That's great until your house burns down, and guess what burns with it? There you go. That's great until your house floods. Guess what floods and drowns too? Okay. But anyways, that's why there's Got Backup. It's a beautiful thing. It's much. They say, look, and I told my buddy that Thursday night when he and I got into it, I said, I'm not saying what you got is bad. I'm just saying what I've got is a better deal, better value for your money. So let me get back to it. So in just 4 months, Got Backup has gained over 12,000 paid customers. That's 3,000 new users every month, or nearly 100 every single day. And it's not just the numbers, but the diversity is that amazes us. We are spread across 86 different countries, making Got Backup a truly global phenomenon. But it doesn't stop there. Our business model, based on simplicity and effectiveness, has seen a monumental response. An impressive 800 people are now making sales and seeing success. I think we're at 864. Maybe. I don't know what the current number is. But anyways, It's a direct outcome of our duplication process, and that simply means to be spreading like wildfire. That's all that means. Data, get this, data is the new oil. Think about that. And you can be right here on the ground floor of this. So they say data is the new oil, and we are the new custodians of this invaluable resource. Have backed up a staggering 40 million files, photos, videos, and documents for our clients. This is a testament to the trust our users have in us. I backed up both my laptops and my phone. I ended up using 54 gigabytes. Gigabytes. That means I got 5.5 terabytes left to use however I want. Add another machine if I want to it. Could give it to a person. Anyway, so here's the secret of success. And it's the incredible value that we have for our customers. For just $9.97 a month. That's what I say, $10. Less than $10 a month. If you're dealing with people who are hemming and hawing at $10 a month just to be your customer, they don't have to do the business, just be your customer. And they're hemming and hawing at $10 a month. Do you really have time to deal with them? No. And I got a story for it too. So we offer, this is what we're offering people. 6 terabytes of space for 6 family members across unlimited devices. Compare that to the competitor's 2 terabytes for a single user at the same price point. You'll see why Got Backup is the no-brainer choice for smart customers around the world. You're the intelligentsia. You listen to Contra Radio Network. You listen to my show. You'll listen to Kirshner on the lightning round. Now, Kirshner has some kids in college. He can't do the business, but he's going to be my customer. Smart guy. Because if you're a customer and later on you decide, yeah, maybe I do want to do this business, you're good. You're golden. All right, so starting an international business with Got Backup is as straightforward as it gets. This is it. You get a one-time affiliate fee, or I call it the activation fee, for $40. You're set for life. Once on board, you enjoy a 75% commission payout for a modest $9.97 per. That's the opportunity to build a sustainable business with mass appeal at a price point that's affordable anywhere on the planet. That's what sets us apart. Got it? Now, if you want, you can get a hold of me. You can email me at contraprofits@outlook.com. contraprofits@outlook.com. If you as you see here, you see john-jeffers.com. You go there. You don't want to do the business, but you like the idea of backing up your data. It's cool. Be my customer. I don't care if you do the business or not. Be my customer. That's all I'm asking. And I don't think I'm asking that much, really. $10. So that's really what was said. I mean, here you go. I mean, this is 3 pages I printed out. This is it. This is what I need for you to do. Be my customer. You don't want to do the business? That's cool. Go to john-jeffers.com. I want the family plan. $10 a month. 6 terabytes. Unlimited devices. Give a terabyte to, everybody in your family. And, if by some reason you need more, you can get more space at a very, 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 very modest price. But I said I backed up 2 laptops and my cell phone. I ended up using and that's my music. Most of the music I have, I've had on here forever. I usually just listen to Spotify. So I've got music, pictures, videos, forms, letters, documents I can't afford to lose no matter what. All that's backed up, and that's like 55 gigabytes of data. $10 a month, 6 terabytes. Anyways, this is the best. Look, I'm not saying these other companies are bad that are offering it. I mean, you've got what was it, Dropbox? Dropbox is a good company. Only we're giving you more for the same price. If we're giving you more for the same price, why wouldn't you come with us? Like I said, it's cool. You want to do the business? That's right. Come be my customer. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Let me see. Have I got my zombie box? I got my zombie box right here. Anyways, so that's what I wanted to tell you. That's what, and I wanted to welcome the new people to Contra Profits team. If you join me, can opt in. We'll send you stuff. They have webinars, and this is like the two founders. They're doing a webinar, and what they do is they say we're going to be doing this, and they do it every week at the same time. So they'll do the webinar, and they'll tell you what's the latest going on with the company. And they do all kinds of fun things. But my point is this: you're not going to be by yourself. You are not by yourself. So you do the webinar. You come on board. Bang, you're in. It's cheap as hell. And Wednesday night's the cutoff. I told you, come Wednesday night. If you haven't made a decision by then, what are you going to do? I mean, you're going to lose your spot. You will lose your spot, and that's okay, because someone else will take your spot. I promise you. They have, and they will, and they are. So you go to john-jeffers.com, reserve your spot, problem, become a customer. To be a customer costs you $10 a month. That's it. If you want to do the business, you throw a $40 one-time fee. Big deal. You paid that for your cell phone, the activation fee. So what? And you'll make, chances are very good, the money you put in to start, within 30 to 60 days, you'll have your money back. Yes, you heard me. You'll probably have your money back. I know I have. I will in 2 weeks. I will have had the money in. And I've done very little with this. I'm going to start doing a lot because I really get it. Some people see the opportunity and they go, oh my Lord. Other people say, no, I don't want to. That's cool. Hey, remember, always somebody out there. Oh, look, I got burned with multi-level marketing. And I kept saying to myself, if I can just get the timing down, I'm good. Give me the right product, something that's really cool, something that's interesting, something that everybody wants, everybody gets, and everybody needs. This is it. I don't find anything else like this out there. So there you have it. There it is. Have at it. Hey, everybody, it's Sunday. Have a good weekend, a good end of the weekend. And remember, on Monday, you're trading your time for money. If you didn't get an 18% pay raise, come do the business with me. Come join the Contra Profit. There you go. That's it. Most of you, well, I shouldn't say most. Well, yeah, most of you listen to my show, The Jeffers Brief. You listen to me. You know me. Most of you like me. Some of you don't. That's all right. And if you didn't trust me, you wouldn't be listening. Because to listen to somebody you don't trust is a waste of your time and mine. All I'm saying is, this is good. This is something that you can make some money on. It's up to you. I would much rather, it's more fun when you take your friends on the ride than taking the ride by yourself. That's all there is to it. All right. Bye. All right, we'll talk to you. I'm going to tell you, we're going to have more people joining. They just do every week. More people join. And Contra Profits gets bigger and bigger, and I want you, the intelligentsia, to get in on this. Have a good one. Have a good week. Have a good work week, folks.